Well, the focus in Berlin is on the hosts, Germany. They have been in fine form throughout this competition. 5 played, 4 wins, 1 draw against Australia, where they were pegged back from 2-0 up to draw 2-all. 30 goals for, 4 against, and now a quarter-final for a team who, the Germans, twice world champions, current European champions, powerhouses of not only the European game, but world indoor hockey. Their current seeding in the world rankings is number 2. But the rankings somewhere in this World Cup in the women's section have gone awry because they play the world number 4's Poland. That's why rankings are so brilliant for sport, because it doesn't always go to plan. Poland, world number 4, they had a European Championships in January to forget, losing every single game. But here in Berlin, they finished 4th in their group. They've won 1, drawn 1, lost 3. That matters little now. They've scored 10, let 11 in, a goal difference of -1. But Poland have their chance in a quarter-final in the Indoor World Cup against hosts Germany. World number 2 versus world number 4. The winner will go into a semi-final to play Belarus. Belarus and Ukraine have secured their spot in respective semi-finals. Both looked impressive. Germany and Berlin looks very impressive indeed. If you want to have yours, say it's hashtag IHWC2018. That's the German lineup, packed full of outdoor internationals. Nike Lorenz, Luisa Steindorf, the captain, of course, Jana Müller-Weiland as well. There she is, giving her final orders to the team. Anna Schroeder is a fantastic star in the outdoor game. Poland, well, they're going to have their work cut out somewhat today. But Marlena Rybaka was top of the goal-scoring charts coming in to the quarter-finals. She's been overtaken by Voroshilo of Ukraine, who now has 9. Rybaka has 8 and is joined alongside her by Stephanie Walter of Switzerland. There is the German coach, Achim Buchowski. For Poland, they're coached by Krzysztof Rakowalski. There he is. What has he got in his plan for this Polish team here on German soil at the Max Schmelinghalle to overcome this mighty German side? They haven't been completely perfect to date in the competition. That one blip against Australia gives everyone hope. Australia, though, if form is anything to go by, crashed out of the competition to Ukraine earlier on, to Belarus earlier on, losing 5-2. Ukraine beat Switzerland 8-3. So the early exchanges, the starting 6 for Germany: Lorenz, the number 4, Steindorf, Schroeder, Müller-Weiland, Altenberg, and in goal Schubka, who will play the quarter-final. Their other goalkeeper, Rosa Kruger, apparently, if they make the semi-final, will play that instead of taking it in turns. Altenberg crosses into the danger area, and the chance was there. And it was a brilliant chance for Steindorf, and she couldn't put it away. She will not have many better than this all week. And it flashes past the right-hand upright, and the Poles are rather let off. In the Polish goal, Dominika Nowicka. Here, moving the ball forward, is Vajlok, the number 8 for Poland. You feel somewhat they might be under a lot of pressure. Germany all in black with the white trim. Poland red, black trim, white skirts. The ball just deflects off a German player, and Rybaka, this fantastic player, great talent both indoors and out. Well, there's a few of those on show in this third quarter-final of 4. Lisa Altenberg, goal scorer extraordinaire in the outdoor game. Short player, low centre of gravity, snooping around the back post. Great lead from Altenberg just at the top of the D. They're looking for the ball and got it, but it deflects up off her stick. Great movement from her. Slightly out of shot early on, but her movement away from the defender was absolutely superb, and Germany just probing here. Lechak with the touch. It comes off a Polish foot. Germany try and break clear. They can't do so. Altenberg has to play the ball back, and Muller-Weiland, the captain, indoor and out. Lorenz wanted the ball, didn't get it on that occasion. Here she is once more. Great ball pace here from the German team. Poland in defence, just spectators at the moment. Lorenz, lovely ball through. Schroeder, silky hands, smooth as you like. This is superb stuff from Germany. Steindorf crossing given. And Poland have a rare chance to break away. So they give the ball away, and Altenberg with support. Here is the support, is Schroeder onto the reverse. Great save, magnificent. Novica equal to Anna Schroeder and anything she can throw at her. The power not quite there that time from from Schroeder. Poland just pinned in the corner by Steindorf and Schroeder. Altenberg snooping around as well. Schroeder eventually just reaches in. Lorenz, Muller-Weiland, pace once more from Germany. Steindorf goes to the reverse. Rather a slap or hit. With the ice hockey style grip, the slap style grip from Steindorf. Niki Lorenz looking on. Germany, you feel, need to temper their emotions here and just calm themselves with a fantastic crowd in here for the Max Schmeling Arena. Berlin is doing itself proud, playing host to the Indoor World Cup, the FIH Indoor World Cup. Germany, of course, never off the podium. In World Cup campaigns, Leipzig 2003, they took the gold medal. Vienna 2007, the bronze. Poznan 2011, the gold once more. And Leipzig 2015, they finished in silver. Now, loud blow on the whistle from the umpire. The umpires for this one, by the way, Corinne Alves of France and Sarah Wilson of Scotland. Lorenz. Ball just popping up kindly for Pieper. Cecile Pieper moves the ball in, and the Poles can stand strong. Krotek trying to bring the ball clear. And Poland can restart through Marlena Rybaka. Of course, the European Championships for the Polish team, the complete polar opposite of what it was for Germany. Poland had a competition to completely forget. Germany had one to savour. Lovely movement to the ball by Schlenker. The battle for possession was won in the end by Rybaka. Germany get possession, chance to break, but Pieper is stopped in her tracks, and Schlenker wants the ball on the right-hand side. Doesn't get it this time. It's popped out nicely to her. Germany once more moving the ball around now. Poland have possession. Rybaka waits for the ball. The movement in the middle of the midfield from Katerla. She doesn't get the ball. Now the number 8, Vajlok, does. Lovely movement from Poland, dragging Germany out of their press, and well picked up by Vajlok. And Poland can have a rare chance to get towards the German D. They're into it. Good defending by Germany. It was Victoria Husse. And Poland will start once more on the halfway line, in line with where the ball was deflected off Husse. Rebecca. Germany happy to sit on the halfway line. 0-0 hit. First half, 12.5 to go in this third quarter final. Started very positively for Germany since they've made some changes, just the flow of the game for the world number 2s dropping slightly, but don't forget they're playing the team ranked 4th in world indoor hockey, and they now make a lot of changes, including Poluvchak, the number 17, into the game. Rebecca remains. Nicely collected by Wisniewska. Rebecca waits, has space, tries to use the boards, does so well. Nicely picked up by Wisniewska once more, but once more that German line of defence stands strong, and Mavers can come away. Mavers then couldn't get the ball back from Schlenker. Wisniewska loses possession, but Poland get it back, and it's Poluvchak down the line. Picked up and under pressure is Veselowska, and she loses the ball with the umpire's whistle. This was the clash in the Polish half. The mascot jumping up and down in the background. Now Altenberg, so quick, so pacey. Fiery at times, and just offers a word to the umpire. Here is Altenberg just dinking the ball. Not quite goalwards, and it drifts out of play beyond Mavers. Marie Mavers couldn't quite get a touch. Those two have linked up once or twice before, both indoor and out. Steindorf, Altenberg, what quick hands from those two. Great speed of thought between Altenberg and Steindorf, but it breaks down this time. Rebecca running down a blind alley somewhat as Steindorf drops to the ground to stop her. Now, time off from the umpire. Just having a chat with the Polish captain. Hope you're enjoying all the action here from Berlin. Hashtag IHWC 2018 if you want to get involved on social media. It is, of course, the Indoor Hockey World Cup. It's the women's third quarter final. And we're waiting to see who will open the scoring between Germany and Poland, and who, in the end, will take the third spot on offer in the semi-finals. Belarus await the victors. Ukraine await the victors of the final quarter-final later on. Netherlands and Czech Republic will have the chance to secure a top 4 finish in the world in 2018. For now, though, with all the knocking on the door Germany are doing, it's being rebuffed by Poland. Steindorf really is a team of stars, this German team. Oh, that's well done by Mavers. Penalty corner coming. They had to ask the question to the umpire, but she stood strong, made the decision in her own time, and came up with the correct decision as well, and the German flag is waving happily as the German girls, the German women have a chance to take the lead. Rebecca with the indiscretion. Nike Lorenz waits at the top of the D. Altenberg to stop. Excitedness from the goalkeeper, Navika. She almost can't contain herself. Oh, it just dribbles along the ground. Lorenz wants another penalty corner. Nike Lorenz gets another penalty corner. She turns round to the other umpire and says, why wasn't it given sooner? Well, it doesn't matter, it was given in the end. And the Germans spotted it straight away. Germany smells blood. There's the chance here of the opening goal. Lovely slip! And it's gone high, wide and handsome. And that's a shame for Germany, because that was a lovely chance. And they worked the ball so well. Lorenz was at the top of the D, slips it through her legs. And Steindorf couldn't put the icing on the cake on that occasion. It stays at 0-0. A murmur of laughter just trickles around the hall. Brilliantly picked up by Lorenz. Lovely skills as well. Takes a stick with her of the Polish player. It's back Altenberg! Look at what it means to her. Listen to the response of the crowd. The pressure cooker of the Max Schmeling Arena has been released somewhat, and the German fans are loving it. It's Germany 1, Poland 0, and it's Lisa Altenberg with the goal. So, after all that, and Poland holding out here for over 13 minutes, it goes to Lisa Altenberg. And you can sense the relief, if not amongst the players, just in the response of the crowd. Rebecca looking for a way round Schroeder. She's tenacious. Rebecca can't find the player she was looking for. Superb talent. The number 16 for Poland. Back it goes to Muller-Weiland. Waits just back of halfway. Lorenz down the line. Great pace from the number 21, Franziska Hauke. And then Lorenz just with a momentary concentration blip. Has to race back into the German half to retrieve the ball. Poland just remain where they are. They're not tempted out of defence at all. Across comes Katerla on the left-hand side of the screen in defence. The Polish defensive unit just shifting as one all the time. And then free hit one by Slavinska. Paula Slavinska, the number 15, into the game once more comes Vilok, the number 8, and the number 19 alongside her is Valasek. Poland have shown little going forward at the moment, little to worry the German fans, and Julia Schupka in the German goal. And here comes Schroeder, away for Germany, onto her strong side. Great save from Dominika Novica, almost back on her heels. Under pressure from Schroeder, who couldn't quite get the power in the drag flick that she was aiming for. And again, Schroeder just like a cat taunting a mouse, going for the ball and then retreating and waiting and making sure no stick tackles or fouls are made. And then look at that from Hauke. In an instant, shakes her head. Schroeder and Hauke unable to win the ball legally that time. Marika with that save off balance. But she did enough to keep the ball out, and it remains Germany 1, Poland 0. Rebecca. Vilok. All the way back it goes, and Rebecca has all 4 other outfield players ahead of her. Picked up nicely by Katerla. And then the slip, and Novica is brought into play, but Vilok and Novica between them deal with that superbly. Katerla spins. Vilok, excellent with the headband on. Right back up. This is good from Poland. This is some of the best play we've seen from them. And then it just falls to Nike Lorenz. Schroeder with the error. Schroeder with the frustration, turns to the umpire, needs to be careful here. Another player who occasionally get herself into certain elements of trouble with the officials.
Sie ist einmal wirklich nur zum Durchatmen, einmal nochmal klarkommen. Wir müssen jetzt ganz schnell wieder in den Defensiv haben. Ansonsten einfach nur ruhig ziehen.
Gute Defensive, sehr gut.
All the shouting and screaming so far. Just that one, Lisa Altenberg. Fine finish. A rocket past the diving Novica. Look at what it meant to her. It was like they'd just won the World Cup itself. There is, of course, pressure on this host nation. The men take to the court, take to the pitch later against Iran in the men's semi-final. No doubt with equal passion from the audience. Rabaka over to Vipajuska. Vipajuska penalised, and Lorenz comes to take the ball inside the Polish half. Steindl. Lorenz on the halfway line. Now the chance for Poland to break. Only one player heading up ahead of the play for them, and that was Wesolowska. Poland do keep the ball. Now they don't, because the Germans have come away through Victoria, whose penalty corner. Mavers has a fist clench just as Altenberg. Ruthless from Germany. Can they complete the play with a goal as well? Not just a goalkeeper, of course, with protection on the face. All players defending a penalty corner will have protection as well, the runners especially, and postwomen, I should say. Mavers rushes back. Great work from her, pressure on from Wisniewska. Two balls currently in play. One's got rid of efficiently by the ball boy down in the top left-hand corner. Weiler. In fact, it's Vipajuska. Run in by Wisniewska, but she gives the ball away. Steindl. Altenberg always getting into the D as quick as she possibly can. Great lead from her out to the right-hand side. Wanted the ball more down the line than she got it, and it created the opportunity for the Poles to draw a foul from Lisa Altenberg, and the frustration was clear for all to see. Oh, so lucky for Vipajuska. Great turn over Germany. Lorenz turned back over to Wisniewska, and then back it comes. Lorenz, Mavers. Oh, super stuff from Marie Mavers. It's 2-0 Germany. Mavers just needed one sniff at goal, and she took the chance brilliantly well. Nike Lorenz generated it. Now, was that lifted over the goalkeeper's pad by Mavers? If it was, strictly speaking, the goal should have been disallowed, but it counts, and the Germans are 2 to the good with a timeout called.
Und dann einmal Feuer auf.
Rakim. Puchalski calls it in. Stern look on his face. Almost a calm confidence now in the stadium. Their team are into a 2-goal lead. Germany, after a good but stuttering start, have 9 seconds left in the first half and a 2-0 lead over Poland. And at the moment, all is going to plan for the hosts and the world number 4s. Poland have it all to do come the second half of play. Back inside Altenberg. She's still going, Altenberg. Good save, Nowicki. It would have counted if it had gone through Nowicki's pads, it didn't. Lisa Altenberg has been dangerous in this first half. She scored the opening goal. She nearly made it 3. But at the end of the first half of play in the third quarter final, it's Germany 2, Poland 1. Plenty more to come here at the Indoor Hockey World Cup.
Das ist ja toll. Ich habe hier 5 Kandidaten. 1, 2, 3. Jetzt sind sogar 6, 7. Ah, okay. Also ihr 6 seid mit dabei. Guck mal, Schlenzi kommt auch, meine Damen und Herren. Ich darf Ihnen das Fabiano Pasta Shootout Gewinnspiel präsentieren in dieser Halbzeit. Und wir haben hier 5 Kandidaten. Und bei diesen beiden hier, das ist der Bruder, der kleine Mann, der darf schießen. Fang mal an. Wie heißt du denn? Jakob, wie alt bist du? Du bist 3. Hast du schon mal so einen lauten Applaus bekommen wie jetzt gerade, Jakob, für dich? Komm, Jakob, komm mal mit. Komm mal mit. Stell dich mal hier hin. Wenn die Leute jetzt noch mal ganz laut klatschen, winken einmal in alle Richtungen, okay? So. Sehr gut. Okay. Jakob. Oh, jetzt hat er richtig Bock hier auf die Halle. Ja, du fängst an. Normalerweise, Jakob, geht es ja hier los für alle hier hinten, für die Älteren, ja? Bei dir würde ich sagen, hier? Nee. Hier, oder? Das ist doch gut. So. Aber Jakob, du bist 3 Jahre alt. Wenn du es schaffst, kannst du Hockey spielen? Bist du gut drin? Ja. Wenn du es schaffst, da rein, dann gewinnst du. Ja, komm, rein das Ding! Die ersten 250 € sind schon mal. Jakob, bleib bitte hier. Bleib auf jeden Fall hier. Jakob, du hast gerade 250 € gewonnen. Allerdings als Gutschein in Nudeln. So, komm ich dir jetzt. Fix doch ab, warte. Strahlensummer heute kommt. Hast du einen Ball? Hier ist der Ball. Zack. Und jetzt geht das los hier. Für dich, von dir, wie heißt du? Clara. Clara, das ist dein Applaus. Bitteschön. Das ist taktisch sehr klug, das schön locker zu machen. Schade, den Ball darfst du behalten, den bekommst du gleich wieder. Wer ist der Nächste? Einmal den Ball bitte. Wer möchte? Freiwillige vor, ihr seid hier alle dran. Komm hier. Der junge Freund aus den Niederlanden. Wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? Leon. Hier, bist du auch am Fan? Ja. Pass auf, normalerweise gar nicht so laut, ne? Aber jetzt für den mal einen riesengroßen Applaus hier, oder? Bitte schön. Auf geht's hin. Hau rein das Ding. Passt das Schuhe. Ja! Das war lässig. 250 € Komplett-Gutschein für dich. Wer möchte? Hier, der Junge in Deutschland-Trikot. Komm einmal zu mir. Wie alt bist du? 9. Du bist 9, du darfst einen Meter nach vorne. Komm her, hier. Zack. Und jetzt geht's los. Einmal ein bisschen beeilen. Hau rein das Ding. Zack. Komm, ich halte dir genau fest. Und dann bitteschön. Ja, leider daneben. Und er war noch nicht dran. Dann los. Dann den Gegenschläger. Wie heißt du? Marlene, ein riesengroßer Applaus für Marlene. Auf geht's. Vielen Dank an unsere Partner und Piano. Dankeschön für ein tolles Gewinnspiel. Wir haben 2 Gewinner. Jakob gewinnt mit 3 Jahren. Und hier geht es weiter. Danke an unsere Kollegen. Was für ein schönes Spielchen.
Welcome back to the action here in Berlin. The Max-Schmeling-Halle is rocking at the moment because Germany find themselves at half-time 2-0 to the good. Goals from Altenberg and Mavers. And Altenberg had another opportunity in the dying seconds of the first half of play. And this German team, European champions, world number 2. After that superb triumph in the Czech Republic, they only retained 3 players from that European team in this World Cup squad. It shows the strength and depth of German indoor hockey. Not many teams in the world would be able to do that. Forward comes Vasalek and gets herself a penalty corner. Well, Ireland is asking why. Poland no. This is a fantastic opportunity right at the start of the second half to make a statement and get themselves back within a goal of this German team. And Rebecca will pull out to the top. Oh, that's a great goal. And dancing around is Oriana Valasek as well. She won the penalty corner. She scores the penalty corner. Well, it was 2-0 at half-time with just under 2 minutes played. It's 2-1. And Poland, having gone into the half-time period with no doubt a little concern, are very much in this game and in this quarter-final and still in this 2018 Indoor Hockey World Cup. Great movement, Hauke. Oh, Schroeder. Oh, Vicky did well. She kept herself big in the eye line of Schroeder. Schroeder forcing the save. Here she is once more. Nike Lorenz down the line. Poland will come away with the possession. Cecile Pieper. The Germans wait for what Poland are going to do. Grotek, Rebecca. Oh, they just pop stuff off Hauke. Poland will have the ball just inside the German half. Of course, a draw at the end of the 2 halves goes to penalties. Ball's pulled back then by Wisniewska. Pieper trying to find a way out, tries to get going quickly. Of course, self-pass absolutely fine, but Pieper just slowed down on that occasion. Müller-Weiland. The German fans sing their team forward. Schroeder. Müller-Weiland all the way back across to Lorenz. The deflection, I think, was off a Polish player. It's gone against Germany, though. Grotek. Rebecca. Not much movement ahead of her, so she's forced just to and fro the ball with her defensive partner, and that was not the best set-up play. Well, it definitely came off Grotek there. You see the deflection. Nowhere near. Hauke in the deep for Germany. Rebecca's going to be lucky to get away with this. She does get away with it. I thought it hit a boot. The crowd don't like it, but the German team get on with it as they should. Now, coming forward, Hus moves the ball to Altenberg. The Poles pick up possession. Polachak, oh, Altenberg steals it off her and puts it away. And it's 3-1 now, and it's Altenberg once more who is celebrating. The Poles just pondered, and Altenberg doesn't ponder ever. She steals the ball and plants it past Nowicki for her second goal of the game, and once more a 2-goal gap opens up between the teams. The break on for Katerla. Well, the mascot is rather dancing to his own tune at the moment in the background. Germany coming forward once more. Steindorf, Huss, Schroeder just shielding the ball well, holding play up. Steindorf. Germany don't need to rush this, they need to play it professionally. Oh, lovely from Lorenz. That's, oh, it could have been a hat-trick, and it just popped up on Altenberg and hit you on the body, and the umpire says no. It was almost too good from Germany. Well, you might ask, how did she miss it? It's easy enough to do. It was almost, I think she was expecting the goalkeeper to dive out and block the ball. Anyway, Altenberg misses a prime opportunity to put Germany 4-1 to the good. Schroeder. Superb hands from her, almost effortless. And now she manoeuvres the ball and drags defenders around. Huss. Germany rebuild once more. Poland again, the defensive unit just sitting quite narrow, allowing Steindorf the left-hand side if she wants to go down the boards. She doesn't, they go right instead. Now Altenberg, pace, dinked up, Schroeder, penalty corner. Just the simplest of shots from Lisa Altenberg. Just lifted the ball on the reverse goalwards, which brought the goalkeeper into play, and in fact it clipped a defender on the way through, and that was where the penalty corner came from. Lisa Altenberg, despite that miss, is having a fine quarter-final. Good save, Novicki. Out she came. Huss. Poland have to chase the game. They're going to have to force it at some point. At the moment, they can't get the ball to force it, but they're also sitting deep on this German team. Out it goes, and Poland ball as Schlenker tried to force the ball through to Altenberg. Rebecca. Back it goes to Bayuska. Steindorf's beaten by Rebecca, who really needs some creativity ahead of her at the moment. Bayuska. Poland struggling to clear their lines, struggling to get the ball out of this German wall of three players pressurising. They do well to get the umpire's decision. 11 minutes, 11 seconds for Poland to find a way back into this World Cup quarter-final. Mavers, who's already on the score sheet. Rebecca collects the ball down the left-hand corner, inside the Polish D, in fact just outside the Polish D now. For Poland, they've never made a World Cup semi-final. They've never been in the top four. Huss. Down the line it goes. Soft hands from Altenberg, pulls the ball back looking for a foot of a Polish player, doesn't find it. Mavers gives away the free hit. Wesolowska does well. You have to feel that unless Poland can start to be a bit more risk-taking in their delivery and their play. Germany should see this game out from this sort of a position. Away comes Weschelowska once more, no one ahead of her. Free hit goes Poland's way. Weschelowska tries to offer height, as does Wisniewska. But then Poland and Germany both making oodles of changes. This is the quarter-finals, of course, of the Indoor Hockey World Cup. Imagine what will happen and what the noise will be like if Germany make a final again. Mull of Ireland. This team twice crowned world champions. Looking to make it a hat-trick in Berlin. Just out of players. Pieper's first touch let her down on that occasion. Turning brilliantly. Just took her off the ball at the vital moment. And again, Germany allow the boards, allow Poland to try and force it, and Rebecca did just that. Pieper, Mull of Ireland. Pops back into the pocket, finds Pieper. Again, Mull of Ireland, great footwork. Constantly manoeuvring the play, constantly wheeling the play round to generate space further up the pitch. Poland at the moment not panicking. Rebecca moves the ball on. The Poles go back to her. Nice turn by Katerla. Goes against her though. And Lorenz comes back into the action, with Germany protecting a 3-1 lead. Lorenz, of course, superb drag flicker herself, could very much have an impact on that scoreline. Now Pieper, reverse stick, forces a save from Nowicki. Good save once more from her, despite the lack of power. She still had to be alert to a goal-bound flick from Cecile Pieper. And Poland try and break away, and the German team need to be careful there, because very easily they could have seen themselves a player down. Nowicki managed not to put the ball back into the danger area where the Germans were waiting. On that occasion, though, ball popping up off the stick of Amalia Katerla. And it means Germany once more have the possession. Inside 7 minutes now for this team, looking to continue this fine run and make their 5th in a row, their 5th ever World Cup, Indoor World Cup semi-final. Grotek. Belarus await the winners. Belarus, of course, saw off Australia in the opening quarter-final. Australia, who did well to be 2-2 at half-time, and then Belarus just had far too much for them in the second half. Schroeder, eyes up, can't find the player ahead of her, who was Pieper. And Schroeder turns and remonstrates with her team in the hope that they will find another gear just to see them home here on home soil into yet another semi-final. Slight miscommunication between the Poles there. Rebecca finally comes across to take the free hit. Now opportunity, Schroeder, her quick hands take her onto her reverse, then onto her open side. Somehow she wins the ball back. Nowicki with the original save, and then wins the free hit for the Polish team, which is brought away by Wisniewska. Rebecca. Hauke's up in support. Nowicki back on her heels once more. Her balance really is Not the greatest in the indoor game, but she's effective, she's making saves. And there goes a hooter signalling a Polish timeout. They want to discuss what they've seen so far. There's plenty to talk through. Poland need a way back into this. They've got just shy of 5 minutes left to do so, and you can really see why Poland finished fourth in
wieder von der Bank aufgeladen, Körpersprache. Wir pressen jetzt mal wieder, so ein bisschen in den Feuer zu kommen.
Defensiv,
offensiv sehr gut.
Very few headaches, but one goal which of course came from Balasek early in this second half. At the moment, Altenburg and Germany sailing towards another semi-final. It's quite comfortable at the moment, really, for the host team. Can Germany make it? Two teams into the semi-finals, the men's and the women's indoor World Cup, of course, running the same event here in Berlin. The men take on Iran later. Can Germany's women take on Belarus? That game will take place either at 7:30 p.m. local time or 9 p.m. local time this evening, depending on which semi-final is played first. Of course, keep an eye on social media and of course see FIH.ch website for confirmation of that. Social media is #IHWC2018 as an Indoor Hockey World Cup 2018. If you want to have your say. Poland are trying to have their say. Grotek turns, coming forward. Again, there's limited movement and limited flair ahead of her. Rebecca has taken on the goalkeeping privileges and the blue shirt tells us that's the case. One problem, of course, with that is it always hides the player concerns number. Altenburg on a hat-trick, wanted a stroke. It wasn't coming. Good decision by the umpire, because there was no real obvious indiscretion coming through, bar the fact that Altenburg was running through, hoping and remonstrating. Steindl. Grotek stands in her way and then goes, and Steindl definitely didn't back off as much as she should before making the tackle. Germany are clapping their team towards another semi-final. Can they hold on against the 6 outfield players of Poland and a full court press from the Poles as well? The pressure on, and the pressure tells slightly on Marie Mavers as the ball just pops up off her stick, and Rebecca and Poland have the possession once more. Grotek all the way back to Rebecca. Rollerchak has to get her feet round it quickly because Mavers was there asking the questions of the defender. Lovely long ball offered forward. And left alone in the end by Julia Schubka. Timeout called by Germany. And once more, the crowd are called into action.
Und die Bank Rutschband raus, okay? Das ist sehr gut so. Habt ein bisschen Mischung noch, wann raus, wann nicht. Lasst euch nicht zu weit rausziehen und zieht die Konter dann wirklich durch. Aber immer viel reden.
To this quarter-final, Australia was a 2-all draw. Czech Republic, they beat 2-1. Namibia, who only just missed out on the quarter-final, were on the end of a 12-0 thrashing by the Germans. Russia was seen off 8-1, and Ukraine, who have made the semi-finals, was seen off 6-0. So all bar the Australian slip-up, it has been the perfect run. Only 4 goals conceded in the pool stage. It's just the 1 goal today. Now came Katerla, just lifting the ball. That was a definite lift of the ball. The ball cannot be lifted off the ground in general open play in indoor hockey. Can be as a shot on goal. Of course, you can't hit the ball in indoor hockey, only a push or a flick is allowed. Mavis, what speed to spin round on a sixpence and collect the ball. Hoos. Steindorf, all the way back to Lorenz, the 20-year-old. And now the chance for Altenberg again goes begging, not through her own fault, but just the ball didn't sit for her kindly. Steindorf, low, loses possession that time to Rupiuska. Rebecca tries to smash the ball down the line, and Steindorf was stood in the way. The Polish coach is pacing. Kowalski almost on the pitch with his team, willing them forward, willing them to make a game of it in the dying minutes. But the German fans know the result is going their way, and they know that another semi-final is going to be on the cards. This time it's Belarus that await for Germany this evening here in Berlin. And with the German men playing Iran in a semi-final later, it's going to be a fantastic game. That was nasty. Rebecca and Marie Mavis immediately concerned about her opponent. You see here, Mavis just lifting it goalwards. Oh, straight in the face. Rebecca is back on her feet. Brave, very brave. Marlena Rebecca, 30 years of age. Made of tough, tough stuff. Well, she also doesn't get the ball because it went off her and out of play. Germany win the ball back after the long ball from Poland and then get the free hit as well. And Katerla wants it taken quickly. It's all over here. There's 10 seconds to play. And Germany are going to make their way into another semi-final. Katerla could make it closer. The Germans stopped playing about 10 seconds before the game was up. But they had done the hard yards, they had done the hard work. Schroeder and co celebrate. Germany are into yet another semi-final in indoor hockey World Cup history, and another chance to make their way towards a final. They've won this competition twice. They very much want to win it for a third time here in Berlin, and they've ticked the box against the quarter-final. It's 3-1 to Germany. Goals in the end, 2 from Altenberg, 1 from Marie Mavis, and just Valasek for the Polish team. The third quarter-final goes away at Germany. It's Germany 3, Poland 1.
Die zweite sehen wir nachher übrigens auch im Halbfinale. Ich würde sagen, es ist immer Zeit für Laola. Alle gemeinsam, oder? So eine geile Halle, so eine tolle Stimmung. Das, was wir hier erleben, ist übrigens Weltrekord im Hallenhockey. So viele Zuschauer gab es noch nie auf der Welt im Hallenhockey. Kein Witz. Weltrekord in Berlin. Und ich würde sagen, wir fangen hier an und dann gehen wir gegen den Uhrzeigersinn. Typisch Berlin. Ja, gehen wir so herum.